Long ago, the gods held their chains over everything they surveyed. Even emissaries from realms beyond were used as mere serving girls and handmaidens before their boundless hunger for order. But one among them turned their hunger against them, falling upon the children of the sun and swearing eternal enmity against the gods. Zephyra, the cannibal god, began her great and terrible campaign to restore the world to its natural state, so that the world belonged to the strong, as is primal right. Yet the gods, in their cruelty, locked her away from our world. She visits only in spirit, only in dreams, for her true body remains in a far-off demi-plane. But we, her devoted, her loyal flock, can give her entrance into our world, so that she may do her blessed work. All we need is devotion and a body. She nearly graced our world with her presence. The drow had completed their ritual, prepared the entryway for her. But beneath layers and layers of conspiracy, they were found out. They were interrupted, and Our Lady sent back to sleep. Those who are responsible are still out there, and doubtless they will come again. Valthiv, the lizard folk cleric.
Valthiv!
Lean, the halfling bard.
You know, I've been writing up another song. I think it's pretty good.
Kalael, the wood elf rogue.
Just follow me, okay? Nobody's getting left behind.
And Minerva, the human warlock.
If it means our destruction, I'll do whatever you ask of me.
We will find them. We will show them the folly of resistance. And this time, there will be no foolish interruptions. This time, the world will bend to the mighty strength of Zephyra. This time, a cannibal god rises! What happened? Once the Misfits found out that Joanna was the leader of the Thieves Guild, they had several questions, none of which they got a chance to ask, because the waitress ended up fleeing as if her life was in grave danger. Finding a secret escape chute, they slid down to a greater part of the Thieves Guild's lair, continuing to chase down Joanna and go through her guards, pursued by the mightiest of them all, Smiley Bob himself, before finally they were able to talk her down and discuss the cannibal cult. It seemed that Joanna, being the leader of the Thieves Guild, was incredibly worried, for despite having eyes and ears all over the town, she had heard no news of us before the Misfits came into town. Asking about why exactly Joanna was practicing necromancy and attempting to kill Christoph, they discovered that, in some form or another, Christoph was her father, and also a vampire, who slaughtered her mother but missed Joanna, not being aware of her existence. And so they made a deal. If the heroes would kill Christoph, they would receive the aid of the Thieves Guild. But despite their best efforts in persuading her, Joanna did not at all seem interested in stopping her necromancy to bring back the slain members of the guild. Going to Christoph's house, they tried getting his side of the story, but roused his suspicions, and so he used his vampire powers to charm most of them into being much friendlier. It did not work on Minerva, however, and her reaction, rather than just walk out of the house and go to plan something else, was to cast a sphere of acid that soaked everyone inside, causing Christoph to call for his guards, saying that he had found a cultist. And where are they now? We shall have to find out, my lady, on tonight's episode of Rolling with Remix. The Cannibal Conspiracy returns. Hello and welcome to The Cannibal Conspiracy Returns. Fear! How is that different from any other episode? Fear!
Joining me today are my usual suspects. We have Scott.
I have chicken!
He has chicken. We have Queen.
It's okay. I've lived a long life.
And we have Dawn.
Ah, gee. Ain't Christoph the best?
What a swell guy. Speaking of being charmed by a vampire, something that collectively we all forgot, as an elf, Kaleo has Fey ancestry, which gives advantage on saving throws against being charmed. So I'm gonna let Kaleo have one more wisdom saving throw to see if that affects anything.
Thank you. Let's see. You said wisdom saving?
Wisdom, yes.
Okay. Ah.
Nope! That was worse than the last one, actually.
That was worse than the last one.
Unfortunate. So,
Rip.
So when last we ended, Christoph called for the guards after Minerva dropped a sphere of acid on everyone in his house, including herself. And she's the only one of the party not charmed by Christoph. This is gonna be fun.
Bum, bum, bum,
Oh, fuck me! Are you serious?
It's time to roll initiative!
Oh, it's time to
Sure.
fucking die. Hang on, I need to get my character sheet. Nice music though.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't believe we've done this.
Bike.
Well, you're lucky that Kaleo's feeling... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say you're lucky Kaleo's feeling relatively sluggish today, but no, that didn't help.
Alright. Gonna go ahead and roll for Lane.
Might not be like a massive house.
I mean, relatively speaking, it is.
Alright. Let me check my measurements.
Incredible! Christoph somehow still goes last! Alright. So, it is Lean's turn first. I'm gonna check what spell she has. She sees Minerva drop a sphere of acid, looks over at Minerva. Wow, that really wasn't good. That totally sucked. I really think you should calm down, Minerva. Charisma saving throw.
Okay, give me a sec. 11. I think that fails.
Yeah, that is a failure. You are now, indifferent towards Christoph, who you were previously hostile towards.
Alright.
Ooh. Christoph just kinda stares, takes a deep breath as he's fairly sure there's not going to be any more violence in his house, and it is now Kaleo's turn.
Trying to remember what this...
Just stay still, Minerva, whilst I drive this knife into you.
So the way
No, I know.
this charm works, you are not under Christoph's control, but you do treat him as a trusted friend, and will do what he reasonably asks. Also, you really don't want anyone to hurt him, so even if you aren't going to be controlled to hurt Minerva, your priority's probably like, hey, don't do that, Minerva!
Basically, priority is get her the fuck out.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, I'd like to try and just hit... This isn't gonna work, but you know what? Fuck it. I'd like to try and grapple her.
Alright. Do you want to be
She's a
grappled,
child.
Minerva?
No, I don't want to be grappled.
Okay, so athletics
weird.
from Kaleo, either athletics or acrobatics from Minerva.
Alright.
Oh, fuck.
She's a child, yeah, you just like kind of wrap an arm around her.
Easy there. Let's get out of here.
Alright, and 1, 2, I'm just moving both of you at once. I believe that's about
This
as far
bitch
as it can go.
misbehaving. Yeet!
Yeet!
No, no, no.
Alright. It is Minerva's turn.
Oh, easy. Ugh! Okay. Right. Can I cast anything whilst I'm grappled?
If it does not require somatic or material components, yes.
Shit. Okay, hang on. I need to check this then. Oh, it's verbal. Thank God. Okay. I'm just trying to studying what I can see. I'm so dead. So, like, is this outside here?
Yeah, that is outside, yes.
All right. Oh, God damn it. Let me judge this. Yeah, I'm about to flex. All right. So, realizing that I'm getting nowhere with Kalale, I'm gonna Misty Step.
You teleport out of Kalale's hands, 30 feet away.
All right. What can I see outside?
Make a perception check.
No. 6.
Okay, I need to double check something real quick. The Guild Thief's passive stealth is just under that, so
Nice.
you can see two Thieves Guild thieves looking down from a rooftop nearby. I'll just move them off the rooftop real quick so you know they're there. Whee!
Okay. I just... Oh god, if I shout up to them, that's gonna reveal them, isn't it? Alright, I will attempt to shout up to them and just go, where are the gods?
As you shout, Christoph becomes curious at the sound. He's gonna start looking that way. The thieves are immediately alerted as you shout up to them.
I don't care.
By a sheer miracle, they move after Christoph, so this might not go well for them.
Oh god.
Will they answer or not?
They are not going to answer right now, but
Alright,
they look to be on high alert.
Well, that was a bonus action, so I'm just gonna dash away.
Okay.
I can technically dash off the map as well.
Yeet!
Here's the
Yeet!
thing, I don't know if there's gonna be gods there. Fuck it, risk it. Gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit.
Okay. I'll wait until Christoph's turn to see how close the guards are. In the meantime, it's Valthiv's turn.
Jesus. God, this whole charm thing is like really pulling me through a loop.
Yeah.
Minerva, where are you going?
Don't stop Minerva!
Where the fuck?
Actually, did we even see her go outside, or?
She teleported. Kalale would have a good idea where she went.
Well, in that case, yeah, I think she went that way.
Cool, where the fuck? I don't see shit.
I'm like down here.
I
think
technically went off the map.
Technically, she's just out of Valthiv's sight range.
Right out of my sight. Like,
I would turn on dynamic lighting, but that would reveal the map and fuck everything up, so...
that's fine. That's fine! Minerva, just come back! It's fine!
Why?
I'm sure Christoph has a great reason. Just come back and we'll figure it out.
Alright.
That wasn't convincing.
No! Yeah. I'm not... Not only do I not have player characters roll persuasion and stuff against each other, but even if I did, I would be like, that's not going to convince anybody.
It's fine.
You wanna...
We'll say. Relax, she's out of his hair. It's not a problem anymore. That was the command!
No, don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Well, nothing I can really do at this point anymore, so...
Alright. So first I'm gonna roll performance for Christoph to see how well the command for guards carried. Pretty well! So, I'm now gonna roll for the number of minutes until they arrive. So the base check to get the guards heard is 5. Every 5 over is 1 minute less, so...
Oh my god!
What?
Yeah, they're gonna be here in a minute, so...
Oh my god!
And after that, Christoph's just gonna walk up to... I was going to stretch Christoph and not move him out, that would be unfortunate. The edge of his doorstep, and he heard Minerva shouting to someone, so he's gonna look around and see what was that. It looks fine! It looks...
Child yelling randomly.
Children these days, such vivid imagination, says Christoph, shrugging it off and going back inside.
Must have been the wind.
Alright, the thieves are gonna bolt. Situation's fucked. Thieves are all out of here.
They all outie.
They all outie. So, technically speaking, the guards are closing in on this location, so Minerva can get out of the map. Whether or not she runs into the guards will be the result of this stealth check. So, make a stealth check, Minerva.
Okay. Oh, bugger, okay.
Oh,
I hate my life.
that's
Oh.
unfortunate.
See, I would expect that from me, but...
Bam, bam, bam. If I run down these populated streets, they will not see me.
And just that insult to injury.
Bam! You immediately run into a guard patrol.
God, that was quick.
Oh no.
Oh, yay!
The guards stare down at you, led by a captain who looks down at you, sighs. Think you better come with us, little lady.
How about no?
I don't want to have to be mean about this, little lady.
What reason do you have? I'm just a kid!
The guards mull it over, but then one of them's like, well, I mean, the mayor did say, so... make a persuasion roll, actually, Minerva.
What's that? Oh my
Oh my god!
Oh.
Wow.
Oh no! The dice gods frown upon us today.
They are not in your
Oh
favor.
no. Dice gods, why?
Oh!
Dice gods, why?
You son of a bitch.
Coffer boys. The guards surround Minerva.
I'm sorry, what was your background again?
The haunted one?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So, Minerva, you are now in manacles.
Oh shit. Oh no. Okay. I can live with this.
Yeah. Got her, sir. She tried running, but didn't get very far. Krista walks out. Maybe a night in the jail will give her a little bit of time to reflect on her decisions. The guards salute and drag you away.
Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought.
Oh.
Which probably means it's gonna be much worse.
Make sure, however, you do ask her some questions. It's not every girl who can conjure acid out of thin air.
Why? I trusted you!
went well.
Oh shit, I was expecting worse.
And the streets slowly quiet down as Christoph turns to the rest of you. I can't say I understand what just happened, but I trust it will not happen again.
Absolutely not. Not another.
Nope. No, sir.
Excellent. Now, it's not exactly my business how you go about investigating this little cult of yours, but might I advise a little more discretion and a little less throwing that around, please, for the sake of the town, if nothing else.
Good talk.
Good talk. I shall be back in my home. I suppose now I have a few more days I need to recover. You may go.
Thank you, sir.
Valthiv's brain frying at the thought of being subtle.
It's
short-circuiting.
It's that meme of the woman with all the complex math equations appearing. She just lenses side to side like, what?
Exactly.
The risk we took was calculated, but man, are we bad at math. Remind me what the remaining effects of the spell are.
For 24 hours, you treat Christoph as a trusted friend. And will do what he asks within reasons, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, glad to have gotten that out of the way.
Yeah, I think that was a really nice stop. Should we check on Minerva?
Asks Lane. I mean, I don't know what the jail's like, but I imagine it's pretty shit.
I don't think we've actually been there yet, so
I
suppose
jail,
maybe
so.
I hope she's comfortable in there at the very least.
You guys are dicks.
We'll have to make sure to convince her not to try something like that again. You don't want to hurt Christoph.
Yeah, like, that escalated really quickly, and I don't know why. I mean, he's such a nice guy. Why would we do that?
Something must have happened. I don't know.
Well, something got into her, so we should probably go figure out what happened.
Yeah, let's go ask. And
Alright.
you head off for White Vein Jail. White Vein Jail sucks.
White Vein Jail.
It is basically carved out of a hunk of rock, with basically no natural light in there. Bars and doors carved out of stone. No furniture. Pile of straw in the corner of every cell. Looks like Minerva was just kind of tossed in here.
Oh.
Oh, Minerva.
It's a typical jail, then.
Typical jail, yeah.
Right.
Minerva! What happened?
Oh, so are they in the cell now, or are they just like outside?
They are outside the cell. The guards are not gonna let them in to the cell with you.
I kind of just like, I guess because I'm kind of like sat on the floor. I kind of just look up. Just don't say anything.
That was an odd stunt that you pulled. Are you okay? Did something happen?
I'm not talking to you.
Why not? What's wrong?
We'll find out when that charm wears off.
Charm?
It's not me who's acting weirdly, it's all of you.
Do you guys feel strange?
Yeah, I think I know a thing or two about charming people. I don't feel particularly charmed right now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel fine.
Do you think I don't know what charms look like?
I mean, you're what, like 8? So, yeah?
10.
She just doesn't say anything else.
Hey, it's not like you're gonna be here forever. It's just tonight, right? And we'll be here. I don't know, guys, help me out here.
I mean, yeah, we still got those days in the inn, right? Yeah, we definitely still have those.
Exactly. Once you get out of here, we'll be sure to have a more relaxing place to stay. That much is certain, at least.
But yeah, after all this, it's gonna be much, much better.
Smooth sailing.
Just sucks that you're in this situation.
Are they gonna hurt me?
What?
Are they gonna hurt me?
Can I turn to the guard and be like, "Are you gonna hurt her?"
The guard looks up from writing down some notes about transfer. I mean, we're gonna interrogate her at some point, once the interrogator gets in here, so...
Now when you say interrogate, do you mean like interrogate or interrogate?
I mean, she's what, 8? We'd probably just make a scary face at her and she'd tell us everything.
I'm 10!
The charm said we had to treat Christoph as a trusted friend, not necessarily anyone else. Are they being true to their word?
Make an insight check.
I will make an insight check. Insight!
Hey!
Insight!
Alright. So, this guard in particular seems to be very dissatisfied with his current job, which is, for all intents and purposes, filing paperwork.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. You get the sense that he does not give enough of a shit to lie about anything.
I'll get back to him. I don't think he would lie about something like this. I think we can trust him.
What, like you trust Christoph?
Why are you so pent up on this?
You don't even remember the whole purpose of us going after Christoph.
To make sure his healing.
I remember the theater. That's what happened, right?
I don't want to talk to any of you.
Frowny face.
Lean, big, sad face.
I just want my dad.
Honey. What did he look like?
He's tall. He has a very dark stare. He doesn't smile. That's about it.
Kaleo crouches down at the cell. It's rather unfortunate that he doesn't smile. Why is that?
I don't know, he just doesn't really smile.
Maybe something happened to him when he was younger that made him that way.
I don't know, he's never really talked about that.
Did you get along with him?
Yeah, he taught me things, like how to read and other things. No, it's nothing.
Well, you're very lucky to have known someone, to have had someone who cared about you like that, Minerva.
Can you just go?
Are you sure?
She nods.
Well,
Okay. We'll come back for you in the morning, okay?
if you insist.
She kind of just turns away from you all.
Well, alright. I mean, if that's all we can do here, this place kind of sucks, so should we go, or...?
Well, this seems to be what Minerva wants.
All right.
Kaleo first looks up to the guard and, again, the guard seems sincere enough, so he sort of, given how little he cares for this weird thing called gold, he kind of just flips him 5 gold pieces and it's not much, but thank you.
The guard looks at the gold, quirks an eyebrow at it's not much, and then goes back to the usual dead stare. Okay. And goes back to paperwork.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
All right. You head back out into the streets of Whitevane. Any destination in particular, or?
Did you have anything in mind,
Uh...
Well, what time of day is it?
It's around early afternoon now.
Did we have any other leads, I guess, on our cult objective?
Let me double check if anyone was mentioned.
Okay.
Let's see, you talked to Saja, you talked to Gesene and Yannick. Let me double check who Yannick mentioned, because the way I have this working, it's kind of a pyramid of leads leading toward the top, and Yannick can lead to 2 different people.
Okay.
Alright.
It's been so long
yes.
since we've last played this campaign that I don't even remember.
Right.
Yeah, on January 30th! Yannick pointed to Luna Rosenheim, who ran the theater of Whitevane.
Let's go there!
Alright.
Wanna go back to the theater?
I mean, it's one of the few things we can do right now, so
I suppose so.
might as well get some work done.
We know for sure that no one's going to be assassinated there this afternoon, so, I mean, what's the worst that could happen, says Lean.
Please don't say something like that.
I'm going to say something like that.
Okay.
Alright. You head to the Arcane District, back to the theater, as it's the middle of the afternoon. Mostly people are just getting the front lobby set up for tonight's performance. The receptionist girl looks over at you, clears her throat, and was like, yeah, hi, you here to buy tickets for tomorrow's show, or...? It's alright, take your time.
Ah, shit. Damn it, I already forgot the name of the person we're looking for.
I'll write it in chat.
Okay, cool. We're actually looking, for Luna Rosenheim. Singer?
She usually doesn't show up till a couple hours before. That's her usual call time. Before
You know where she might be?
I don't know. My job is to make sure people don't, storm past the front desk and wander backstage.
Ah. I see. Can I just try walking past?
You can absolutely try just walking past.
This is the worst time to be experiencing internet outages.
Yeah.
Oh, the best.
You try just walking past and heading backstage. You hear a click, and then this phantasmal door appears in front of any possible entrance backstage and turn back to the reception area.
What the fuck? did you try doing?
I don't know. I just want to go find this woman.
No. Breaking character. What the fuck did you try doing?
Walking past and going backstage.
Walking in.
Oh god. Okay. You told her who we're looking for, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Response?
Response was, she usually shows up a few hours before showtime. That's her call time. Don't know where she is right now.
Okay.
Which is wildly unhelpful.
Is there anyone we can speak to in the interim?
She puts her finger to her chin, taps it in thought. Like, I don't know if she's out seeing anyone, but, like, probably a better way to make sure you do have an audience with her is to, like, get a VIP ticket. We got, like, a couple for 2 days, 2 days from now's performance. That'll get you a backstage pass, and you could probably catch her then.
How much do those cost?
About 50 gold each.
Oh my god.
It's for charity. My god. Quit staring at me with those "this is highway robbery" faces.
Oh my god.
Glail just looks at Valthiv with this, what? Kind of face.
And I'm just like, don't worry about it.
Just like, whatever, sure.
Lean plops down 50 gold as well.
Grumble.
Charity.
Grumble gives 50 gold.
Alright.
It's real realistic.
So, you hand over the gold. I'm assuming for the three of you, or are you also going to pay for a ticket for Minerva?
Ah, that's right. You know what? Do I have... I do... Real talk, out of break, I do need to consider actual funds for later, so... Would you pay for half if I paid for half?
I guess.
Alright. You hand over the funds. The woman rifles through a cabinet, hands over 4 VIP tickets. Alright. Well, show is in 2 days from now, so obviously be in town by then, and hope you have fun at it, or whatever.
Thank you. Oh, actually, what is the show, if I ask?
It's called The Orc and the Bard. It's some kind of satire. A lot of punching of musical instruments. At least that's what it sounds like from out here.
Satire, I understand. Has no idea what that is. Well, thank you very much. This has been very helpful. We'll be sure to come by.
Alright. She waves you goodbye.
Well, I guess this is helpful for a little later, I suppose.
Yes, however, now we have 2 days.
I don't think we're gonna be going anywhere anytime soon, so... I mean... What else can we do, though? We have some time to kill.
We sure fucking do.
Oh, why don't we... Oh, sorry. Why don't we go back to the inn and check on Joanne? Did I cut out again?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
No, you good. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Should.
You head back towards the Lively Moon Tavern. Meanwhile, with Minerva, you hear the scraping of a chair as a very tall, thin half-elf with gaunt eyes that glow a little yellow in what little light there is, plops down and stares directly at you through the cell bars, Minerva.
My
God, okay. I look
Good.
up.
I'm going to ask you questions. You will tell me everything.
Oh, okay.
What is your name?
Minerva Beauregard.
Where are you from?
I'm not really from anywhere. I travel a lot.
Where were you born?
I don't know.
I need to pull up an Inquisitor stat block real quick, so give me a second.
What is your social security number?
What the fuck is that?
What is your quest?
Alright,
To defeat, what is your favorite color?
What the fuck do you think it is?
so for purposes of not having it be a very unbalanced Drow Inquisitor stat block, we're just gonna say he's got an insight score of 6.
Alright.
He hears the remark about not being sure where you're from, slowly nods. Why are you in Whitevane?
I mean, I was just traveling.
Why have you been in Whitevane for the past several days?
The people I met, promised to look after me.
Who are these people?
Just people.
And rolling insight.
Jesus
Inquisitor thinks back on all the stories he's heard about the shenanigans caused by the party in town, and is like, yeah, that checks out. Oh my god. Technically, he would be rolling with advantage since he's heard word otherwise, but fuck it, I love that natural one.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Why did you attack the mayor?
Oh god. Should I even be answering this?
Because he's a fucking vampire! What?
Because he's a vampire, he's lying to everyone.
I was kidding!
He doesn't believe you.
I thought so.
Oh, so that's what he doesn't believe.
Yeah. I am not here to play games, little girl. Why did you attack the mayor?
Well, the reason why I attacked him is because he charmed the people I was with.
That is way more believable. I'll have him roll inside again just in case.
Alright. Now he fucks up.
Now he fucks up!
With advantage?
With advantage. Because I'll just go ahead and say he's interpreting charmed a whole different way.
Oh, fair enough.
Ah.
Hey!
Hey. The half-elf sighs, takes a drink of water. As I take a drink of water.
Yeah, same.
And then looks over. Do you understand what they will do to you if I do not find your answers satisfactory?
No, what?
You will be hanged.
Why?
Because we simply cannot abide the chance that someone is trying to undermine the city, kill the mayor, bring this place into anarchy. We are very close to society in Whitevane breaking down entirely.
I mean, it's fine. I'm not here to break down society. I just want to find my dad.
Who is your father?
His name is Carful Blurigod.
What does he do?
Well, nothing right now. He's... well, I mean, he does things, but, somebody has him.
Who?
His name is Warith Alovan.
Who is... I apologize, let me back up. What does Sanwarith do?
He's the head of a cult.
What sort of cult?
It's called the Banquet of Shadows.
This he believes you! 100%!
Wow.
Natural 20, he nods. And I'll let you make an insight check based on that natural 20.
Oh boy.
He has not really been nodding specifically at any answers to the questions so far.
Mhm.
Clearly this answer means something else to him. He clears his throat again. I heard tell you conjured acid out of thin air. Is this true?
Yes.
Where did you learn to do that?
I didn't learn. I was cursed.
Who cursed you?
One who the cult worships.
And that would be?
The shadow that blots out the sun.
One final insight check from him. With advantage, he got a natural 20 before.
Okay.
Man.
How the fuck does he get a natural 20 for the Banquet of Shadows, but a 2 for Zafira? How the fuck does he do that?
Oh my god.
This person is loco.
Freezing.
This guard is a psychopath.
The Inquisitor sighs. I will let you know if I have any further questions. He stands up and drags the chair away.
Oh, goodbye.
He does not say goodbye back.
Rude.
Why did I say that?
Meanwhile, at the Lively Moon Tavern... The three of you settle down at a table, and like 5 minutes pass before Joanna walks over. And when I say Joanna walks over, it's not that she wasn't there. She was tending other tables multiple times before she got to you. She leans over, one elbow on the table, hand under her chin. So how was your day? Fascinating.
Our day was fine. Thank you for asking. We, a little something strange happened, though. We were talking with the mayor, and Minerva did something to him. I don't really remember what she seemed upset with him.
Joanna raises an eyebrow, twitches it repeatedly. Uh-huh. Yeah, says Lean. It was really weird, like, we just went to talk to him to, make sure he was doing alright, confirm some things, and then Minerva got really aggressive and dropped acid on his head. I don't really think he deserved that. Joanna's eyebrow twitches some more. Really? Huh. Might I recommend open the chef special for you guys?
What's in it?
You know,
What is?
it's a little soup I've been preparing special. 3 gold each.
What kind of soup?
You know, little bit of meat, couple mushrooms. I believe we actually got some bear in today, so little salt on that meat should go really well.
Oh, I appreciate it, Joanna, but I'm kind of a vegetarian. Thank you, though.
I can just get you a mushroom soup only then.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
I mean, I was hoping for something that I could physically chew,
There,
but I mean, it sounds delicious.
It's bear, isn't it? You can chew bear.
yeah, there's gonna be chunks of meat in there.
But soup.
Well, I
I
don't know
can't
about.
rip and tear soup.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm freaking hungry, says Lean, handing over her 3 gold.
Well, if you want soup, go for it.
All right. Well, I mean, if you don't want soup, there is other stuff on the menu. Pulls back
I mean,
up
the bear
menu.
sounded good. If you have just a big hunk of bear meat.
I believe we do. Yeah, that's gonna be. Well, we've got enough to fit into a pie, so that would be 4 gold.
Excellent.
All right. You hand over your gold, and Joanna heads into the kitchen.
Is it just me, or did she seem a little off?
Yeah, like, was she preoccupied with something? She was waiting on a lot of tables before ours.
Yeah, seems pretty busy.
Could you speak up, Kaleo, please?
Poor thing, she's being so busy all the time. How does she manage it?
Yeah, like, seems she has a lot to juggle just, running this place. It's, seems pretty busy for being, Lean leans in to whisper, shithole city.
I think she has a second job that she runs as well.
I mean, most servers do.
Yeah.
And a few minutes
I
later,
I hope Minerva's good.
yeah, hopefully. A few minutes later, Joanna comes in, dishes out soup and meat pies, and goes off to look at another table.
Well, we'll have to thank God for all of this later. No sense in let it going to waste, after all.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't eaten anything in a while, so bon appetit, says Lean, chowing down on the soup.
I don't know. I've lost my appetite.
You sure?
Maybe when Joanna comes back, I'll see if I could box this up or something.
What happened?
I just don't like the idea of Minerva being in that jail cell with who fucking knows who's questioning her.
No, that makes sense. But for what it's worth, it did seem like he was telling the truth, that guard. I mean, I don't think they're going to harm her.
Yeah, what do guards know?
I mean, you're trying to keep the place safe.
We'll see.
All right. So I know Valthiv is not eating. Khalil, are you?
I already know what you're gonna ask me to do, but fuck it. Yes.
All right. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Kalale, you feel funny.
Oh.
Your vision is getting a little hazy and slowly blacking out into unconsciousness. Lean is just out like a light.
What the fuck, guys?
Wait. To put me to sleep?
This is a poison to induce unconsciousness.
It's not magic.
It is not magic.
Shit. So much for this thing.
Thanks, Faye
Well.
Ancestry.
Thanks, Ancestry.
Thanks. Holy shit. Lean, you good? Can I slap him? Hey.
You slap them. They're pretty firmly unconscious.
Holy shit. How busy is the tavern actually?
It's-
Like, are there actually, like, people around, or...
Yeah, there are people around.
Can I solicit help? Like, someone be like, guys, this is a problem.
Some patrons eventually look over your way, curious as to what could possibly be a problem for the heavily armored lizard, and see the other two slumped over at the table. Couldn't handle the liquor. We'll take him upstairs.
Thanks, but they did not have any alcohol.
Well, I mean, maybe, they look over, see the cups of soup. Maybe they do something like pour a little bit into the soup. I don't know, it's the special of the day. Joanna could be trying anything.
Well, I would appreciate getting help up to our rooms. That it would be much appreciated.
Alright. You and a couple other burly dudes carry Kalale and Lean upstairs. It's not particularly hard. They are very light. You try to open the door to their rooms. They're locked.
Oh.
Eventually you hear clup, 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 clup as Joanna comes upstairs, looks over. Yeah, so I checked the books. Turns out you guys weren't paying for the last several nights of you staying here. So, awkward.
Have we not? I could have sworn we were.
Like, the first couple, yeah, definitely. But then, like, there were a couple where you were just kind of staying here, and I thought, I'll be nice. Maybe they'll remember.
Well, I do apologize about that. Also, what the fuck was in that soup?
Little something to help with your vampire problem.
The what?
She just walks over, snaps some smelling salts under Kalale and Lean's noses. The two of you snap awake. You are now free of the charm.
What hit me?
Oh, good, you are alive.
Oh god!
So, it turns out we haven't been paying for our room.
Yeah, I thought I was just, performing and staying for free. Joanna looks over. You weren't! Yeah, I thought I was!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Also, where is Minerva? Also, what happened to Kristen?
Oh, I mean, Christoph's fine, and Minerva's in jail.
That's a problem! Both of those are a problem!
Where the fuck have you been?
So the guys who helped carry Aline and Kalale upstairs look over, confused. Joanna turns to them. You guys can get back to dinner. It's on the house. They say thanks, walk back downstairs. Joanna slowly turns. to Valthiv.
Hello.
Joanna pulls out a crossbow and fires. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Valthiv.
Ow!
Bam! You fall over as the crossbow bolts poison knocks you unconscious. Joanna pulls out more smelling salts, snaps them. You snap awake. It was not a pleasant experience, but you're not charmed anymore.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Actually, maybe not so vulgar, but yeah.
It's alright to be vulgar every once in a while. Or all the time.
Joanna rolls her eyes.
Forget about that. Christoph's still free on the streets and Minerva's in jail!
Yeah, who's ready for a jailbreak, guys? I'm there.
She's there for a night.
Yeah?
I'm ready for a jailbreak, says Lean. Remembering that she's there for a night and just not caring in the slightest.
We're not gonna break her out of jail. We'll end up in worse condition than we already are.
Okay, yeah, that's fair, but consider jailbreak.
Lean. No.
Lean, yes.
It'll be fun.
Even worse than this now, Christoph knows something's up.
Yeah, who the fuck cares what Christoph thinks? So, we doing this or not?
So I guess you're doing that. Have fun, says Joanna, going back downstairs.
Quickly, how much was the room worth?
We can talk about it after you do what I asked you to, says Joanna.
Right, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna plan a jailbreak after the stream break. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye-bye. Jailbreak!
Jailbreak!
Alright, so it is now probably the middle of the night. Hard to tell with the constant cloud cover over Whitevane, as everyone goes to try and break Minerva out of jail. Alright, so what's the plan, says Lane.
Depends. How many guards are around?
You look around, there are 2 guards outside. You don't know how many inside quite yet.
Oh boy. Let's see. Okay. So, probably a lot more than it looks like. What we could probably do is we could probably make a whole lot of fucking commotion around. Maybe they'll leave, and then we could just block in.
I mean, I'm good at making a whole lot of commotion. I'm a bit of a performer, says Lean.
Sure. Go do that.
Alright. So Lean still has a 4th level spell. I'm gonna go ahead and have her cast Shatter at 4th level to make the loudest freaking noise possible. A couple blocks down.
Oh my god. Wait, I think I have Shatter too. Double Shatter?
Double Shatter!
Oh my god.
Fucking amazing damage, Lean. Way to go. Alright. Loud, piercing cries echo through the night as the guards look around, wondering, what the hell made that noise? And I'm gonna have them make perception checks. Ha! It was probably ghosts! We gotta investigate the ghosts! And they split up in different directions to try and flank the ghosts. A couple more run out to also investigate
Yes!
Amazing.
How did you...
I don't know, but I think we're good to go in. If you're so worried, be our lookout.
Why are we even doing this? We don't have to...
We need Minerva, damn it.
Fine.
All right. Are you all heading inside, or?
I mean, I know I am.
Okay, Lane definitely is.
Khalil, did you want to stay and look out?
I'm actually considering this, but I also don't know how well you guys are going to...
Walt is very stealthy, wearing chainmail.
Clang!
Suddenly, visions of clanking chainmail come into Khalil's mind and realize, oh, this is a terrible idea. Alright! I'm coming.
All right. You head into the jailhouse. I'm gonna be nice and have you, duck into the corner of the entry corridor as some guards rush in another direction, probably to go get weapons to guard against ghosts. But you look around, and for right now, hallway looks fairly clear.
Cool.
How many spells do I have left, actually? I have one fucking spell left for the day. Okay. Actually... No. Never mind. I was about to say, no, wait, maybe the sleeping from the soup could have counted, but no, that doesn't count as a long rest.
You long rested for 10 minutes.
Yes. No. Do I want to cast that? It probably isn't going to do anything. Alright, never mind.
Alright. You walk down the corridor past a couple of prisoners who are already in here. They stare, but there seems to be a code among them about snitches get stitches, so they are pretty quiet as you walk past.
Excellent.
And then... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, do any of the prisoners look of the less than a day old variety, if you catch my drift?
Not yet. You're almost to Minerva's cell when you hear the squish of someone writing on parchment from down towards Minerva's cell, where you remember the processing paperwork guy was.
Yikes.
No, I didn't want to hurt him.
You don't have to. Maybe I could lure him away with some more ghostly noises, except not of the shattering kind. Not of the shattering kind!
Not of that. Yeah, not of that kind. Let's not blow a hole in the.
God.
Valthiv, you cast thaumaturgy. The world shimmers as you make ghostly woo noises. Or whatever ghostly noises you choose. I just chose ooh because it sounded funny at the time. They sound very spooky, is the point.
Good.
And the writing stops. The guard slowly starts peeking your direction. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Sorry, my bad. Not your direction if you didn't have the sounds come from your direction. He's looking towards wherever the sound was.
I want him to go away.
Okay. It originates from a point of your choice, so even if he made that perception roll, he would not have been able to detect, hey, that's Valthiv from the other direction being like, hey, look over there. So you hear the sound of desk sliding open, parchment being put inside. Man reaches for his spear and steps out into the hallway looking the opposite direction of you.
guess I'll sneak around the other direction then.
You got this.
Make a
I
stealth
probably
check.
shouldn't try.
Thank fuck I have these things on.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
honestly, with our luck, oh, never mind.
No, I trust Kalel to be sneaky. I don't trust me to be sneaky.
I don't trust you to be sneaky, no offense.
You step right behind him, making no sound thanks to your magical boots, and then slip to just out of his peripheral vision, staying right on the edge of where he can see, and slipping around as he's focused on, was there a ghost in, like, the wall here? Until you dip into the shadows outside Minerva's cell, Kalale.
Psst. Shh. Put your voice down. Shh. Keep your voice down. We're gonna get you out of here. Just sit tight.
Oh, you're gonna get into trouble.
I know. I don't like this either. It was Valthiv's idea.
Oh, that makes sense, okay.
Are you okay?
Fine. I'm just hungry.
Ignore the advantage, Alex.
Okay. Oh no. That's a critical fail.
Don't ignore the advantage, Alex.
Chanka, 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 chanka! You jangle the lock.
Oh no. This was a bad idea.
And the guard immediately looks over and sees you doing that.
Moves back!
Are there shadows nearby? No, of course there are shadows in here. What the fuck? This? Natural phenomena. Shadows are natural phenomena.
I'll say since it's carved primarily out of stone, yeah, it'll count, but you only have regular stealth on this since you made a lot of noise jingling the lock.
I'll take it.
He literally can't beat that. He literally can't beat that score.
Holy shit!
Rogues.
Yes.
Rogues. You duck into the shadows away as he goes to investigate the jangling lock. Looks at the lock. Looks back at Minerva in the cell. Don't do that.
Well, I guess I'll just rely on regular ass sleight of hand.
After a minute or so, he moves back to the desk, but he is now on more alert, so not everything's gonna slip past him now.
Oh god.
I like eternally is like, he came back.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't have a plan B for this.
Lean looks at to what she would have that could help. Yeah, unless you want me to go in front of him and cast Hypnotic Pattern, but he'd probably remember that, so let's not.
Yeah, Khalil shakes his head no, like extremely fast.
All of Lean's spells would require her to be in sight and would be very, very obvious as to something going on.
Aren't they all fucking verbal components?
Tasha's hideous laughter,
wait.
verbal.
Oh wait, she's a bard.
She's a bard. Hypnotic Pattern does not have a verbal component, but you need to be able to see the Hypnotic Pattern.
You can just do thumb touch again.
I mean, yeah.
Might have. I have no idea if this is going to work.
You're gonna
That's
throw
the
the
best
soup
plan.
at him.
What?
You're gonna throw the fucking soup at him.
No.
Slowly put soap away.
I was on actually. I mean, I honestly was thinking of just like throwing it in a direction, see if he heard a sound. I don't know. I'm out of ideas.
Just use thaumaturgy again.
Well, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Okay. You cast thaumaturgy again to make another ghost sound in that direction. I said don't do that!
That wasn't me!
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Well, soap it is!
No, don't do it!
Oh no.
Have any better ideas?
Oh, fuck me. No, not really.
Kaleo, you throw soap down the hallway away from you.
Yeet!
Yeet! Dunk, dunk, dunk. Roll stealth again because you did an action that made noise and that would affect how well you're hidden.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still fine, Kaleo. The guard sighs, gets up from doing paperwork again, and walks past to investigate what the hell that was.
Soap.
Bar of soap.
I now have 9 bars left.
You have more than one?
Well, of
It's
course.
a meme! It's a fucking running gag! Anyways.
Anyways.
That was close. Okay, sit tight.
Yay.
Now that you're no longer jiggling the lock to make it shake, you successfully jiggle the lock to unlock it. Pry open the creaky bars.
Ooh.
Runs!
Bam, 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 bam. You immediately bolt out of the jail. He hears something, but does not turn fast enough to see you run. He just sees an open cell door, and you hear, just as you exit, "Ah, son of a bitch."
Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. I actually feel really bad for this guy. He's just doing his fucking job, and a bunch of dickweeds are messing with him.
A bunch of dickweeds. The cannibal conspiracy returns story. All right. You run out of the jail, through the streets of Whitevane, far away from where the guards are investigating, and stop to catch your breath.
Yes!
Jailbreak!
I cannot fucking believe that went as well as
And I
that did.
didn't even fuck up.
You're not hurt, are you?
No.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
Although we're probably in big trouble now.
They don't know what happened. It's fine.
Unfortunately, Christoph does. Oh, by the way, we're good now.
Kind of gives you a very, are you sure look?
Yes.
Christoph
Now.
did something to us, and because of that, we were. What did she say?
Yes, I know he did something to you.
Is that proof enough?
I'm still mad.
I know.
I'm sorry, Minerva.
Whatever.
We can't go back to the tavern. That's probably the first place to go
What?
check.
What makes you say that?
Khalil just kind of gives Valthiv a side eye, just like, really?
What makes you say that? It'll be fine.
We should find another place to camp out for the night.
Okay.
I'm sure anywhere would be better than a fucking jail cell. So, let's find a nice cozy spot.
He kind of thinks for a bit. He thinks. Wait! I have an idea. Why don't we just go back out? Words. Wait a moment. Why don't we just go back out to the border of Whitevane?
assuming they'll ever let us back in.
Good point.
I mean, aren't there like tunnels that go in and out of the city that we know of now? Doesn't matter if they let us back in or not.
Are there? I don't remember.
You know that there is a main road that goes through the woods and up the mountain. That's where the werewolves mostly hang out. You know there is a side gate that you took to slip through the woods and avoid the werewolves so that you could go talk to Saja the Naga. And you know that there are tunnels under the city.
Maybe we can get away with that side.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna do something just so nobody can see who I am.
She pulls out the hat disguise, puts it on, and uses disguise self, and she makes this. She still like looks like a child, but her hair's like instead of like dirty blonde, it's like brown now. So she looks slightly like Kaleo in a sense, just the same size and everything.
Oh, Kaleo baby.
Kaleo baby. Just
I
still
am not
human though.
baby anymore.
Does this
Khalil
look
just
convincing?
kind of cocks his head.
Wait, if you could do that, then, like, why do we have to leave the comfort of the inn, then? Because, like, if Minerva's disguised, and we're all just, like, sleeping in our rooms, who's gonna fucking prove that we were out?
That's the point. This spell lasts as long as I have the helmet on, so...
So, like, is it going to be comfortable wearing a helmet all while you sleep, though?
I've done it before.
Okay.
I suppose it's something. I guess that's fine.
Alright, so we should still kind of hurry, though, before they even get that.
You hurry back to the tavern. It's died down a little bit since it is now the middle of the night and people are going home after drinking. The doors to your rooms are still locked.
Oh.
Oh, motherfucker. Joanna! Joanna, please! I'll pay you!
Joanna looks upstairs, finishes swirling around a little glass of tea, takes a sip from it, looks up at the locked doors. I'm gonna roll a d4 to see how Joanna's feeling right now. Joanna sighs. You realize I do have other customers who would love to have those rooms, right? Other customers who pay me?
I swear, we'll pay you. We just ought to get in there. Like, right now.
I'm gonna roll another d4 to see if she sold them at this point.
Oh god.
Oh no.
She sighs. You get one night if you pay for it, and the nights you missed. We'll call it you missed 5 nights, so 3 gold a night, 18 gold each, yo.
Okay, yes, fine.
There is not even a single bit of hesitation. Kaleo's just like, money is no fucking object, and gives it to her.
Alright.
With the sweetest smile he can muster.
Lean piles on some gold into Joanna's hands, and she sighs. Go to bed with your new friend already, it's late.
What? Oh.
Thanks.
Just nods and runs off.
You hurry into your rooms, and they look recently made, as if someone was cleaning up after you when you left, in preparation for giving the room to someone else.
She's a sweetheart.
goes the fuck to sleep.
Minerva, how do you manage to... Oh. Oh, wow, she's right
I'm already
out.
asleep.
Well, no, I... Wow, she is passed right out. Huh.
She deserves a good rest.
Lean also falls sound asleep.
I sleep. I want if people show up, I ain't gonna be awake for it.
All right. And I'm assuming, of course, Kaleo eventually goes to sleep. Remind me.
Yes.
Remind me. Oh, there goes Scott's internet. Hello?
Whoa.
Oh my!
Oh,
no,
dear.
he dropped again.
Oh.
Check!
There you are.
Check!
Okay. Okay, you're back.
Yes, the answer is...
All right. So, remind me what the living situation is with each of the rooms. Like, are you sharing rooms with any of the party, or?
I was just by myself.
Okay.
You know, I don't even remember.
All right.
It was either A, we were all... Okay, what is the sharing situation? Is it 2 people at one... No, wait.
Rooms can fit 2 people.
I think we each had individual rooms, unless I'm mistaken.
That sounds more correct.
Okay. In that case, you all wake up in the morning, and Minerva, there is a note at the foot of your bed.
Okay,
All right. You read the note. It has exceptionally fine handwriting, really good penmanship, and reads, "I know what you are. You just
Oh.
bought your screaming friend a few more days."
Mate.
Oh!
Mate! Shit! I'm fucking brilliant. I will pocket the note.
Okay. And it is presumably the morning as you hear the sounds of people downstairs piling in for breakfast.
Going to go eat some food.
Also, by the way, you all have a long rest, so healed up, spell slots are back. Woo.
Thank
Oh yeah.
goodness.
All 2 of my spell slots.
Same.
The life of a half-caster is pain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Just gonna shovel my face with food.
Food!
Food, oh boy!
I don't care. I don't care if we haven't ordered it yet. If Joanna's not quick enough, I'm gonna make my own food.
That's not very...
Wait, I want food.
You look around the tavern, looks like Joanna has the morning off today.
Fine. Still want food.
Another very sleepy-looking waiter goes up to your table with a notepad. "You want food?"
Yes.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
"Food," he says, pointing at a menu.
Food.
I don't care if it's supposed to be a dinner thing. I want that fucking meat of the mountain right now.
Heck yeah!
With milk.
I am far too lazy to make a breakfast menu for the Lively Moon. You know what the reasoning is? They're technically in a famine, and this is one of the only places left that has food. Take what you can get.
Hell
Heck
yeah.
yeah! Make that 2 meter mountains!
Khalil just looks at his party with concern and looks to the waiter and says, just a fruit tart for me, please."
Okay. Lean orders a catch of the day with some milk. The waiter just slowly nods, writes all of it down, and shuffles off.
Nice. Food!
And eventually, food happens!
Food! Thank you, sir.
Minerva just shovels down the meat of the mountain, chugging milk occasionally.
Chomp.
You can tell that my characters are based on me.
Yeah.
Alright, well, once she's done, she's going to, discreetly pull out the note and just say,
I have something.
Oh, what is it?
slides on the table.
Reads the note. Also, I'm just gonna break character from him. I'm assuming we're talking about Maxwell here.
No shit!
Do you know any
Just
others?
checking!
Do you know any other
Just
screaming
checking.
friends?
I mean, I was screaming pretty loud earlier in the... Anyways, okay. But who wrote this? How? What?
The one who has Maxwell.
No, that makes sense. That's a relief. I guess I'm just really glad to hear that he's alive and well.
I mean,
Don't mind my history roll as lean. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't sound like he's overly happy, though.
I mean, have we ever known that guy to be happy? Asks Lane.
Would you be if you were trapped in a tower like that?
I mean,
Is it
even
the classic
before, we got the absolute bastard shit beaten out of us and he got kidnapped.
I mean, he was in a cult for 2 years.
I would not want to be. I would not want to be kept as someone's little plaything.
Well, he's still alive.
This is true.
Which is good.
Takes the note back.
Well, everything's gone to, pardon my language, hell. Now what do we do?
We could just enjoy some conversation while we're here. Just take a breather for a moment.
Honestly, maybe I should just leave.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, Christoph's probably gonna be after me now. No one really likes me here, and I think I've spent too much time here.
What do you mean no one likes you here?
Well, I mean, as you guys, yes, but I don't know, I'm not used to this.
I don't think any of us are used to this. This is a very
I'm
bizarre.
I'm used to this.
Well,
No,
you're
I mean-
Valthiv.
Well, those
No,
of us
I
who
mean,
those of us who aren't Valthiv never really get used to this. We just have to find the strength to get through it.
it's more, I mean, people liking me in general.
What's not to like? You're a smart girl. You've gotten us through more circumstances than
Well,
than I can count.
well, that's the problem. I'm just a little girl, and the people I know, they didn't really like me because I was so little.
You know what I think? I think they just don't consider themselves lucky enough to have you as a friend of theirs.
Yeah. Screw him.
Maybe if they talked to you a little bit longer. Actually got to enjoy your company, you know?
They had 10 years too. They had 10 years too.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I never made much effort to talk to them either, but I saw the way they look at me. It's just, you guys don't look at me like they looked at me, so it's all a bit weird, you know?
Were you shy Were you shy when you were with them?
Well, I suppose.
I understand how that feels. Not really being able to communicate that effectively with those around you. It's a little nerve-wracking. But that's why we're lucky to have we're lucky to be such oddballs, I suppose. We kind of have some commonality, like.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I don't know about the rest of you, but I've never really met a bunch of people who are as fucked up as all of you, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's a swear.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it is, says Queen.
Right.
Hmm.
I don't know why I found that so fun.
God.
I suppose thank you for not being nasty to me.
Okay, and the perks of that is anyone who is nasty to you now is gonna have to face these hands.
Those hands have claws on them.
Yep.
They're very tiny hands.
Hmm.
Sorry, I got my characters mixed up. No, they're actually very big hands.
I don't know what hands you're looking at. Probably mine, because I'm just very tiny in general. The lizard does not have tiny hands.
I'm tired.
Just like looking at my hands, just like, I mean,
Well, I've seen bigger hands, regardless.
Like your
Very
father's?
big
I just like pat her head with my large, tiny hands.
No, my father's was smaller, but still quite big.
But you were saying you saw much bigger? Like, how big were we talking? Look, I'm curious now, okay?
No, I get it. Just big.
Scale 1 to 10?
Big.
Maybe 10.
Okay.
There's big hands.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty
As
solidly big
opposed
hand.
to... What size hand is mine, then?
Probably about a quarter of that size. I can't really... It's fuzzy. But regardless.
Your scale is confusing.
Oh,
I don't really measure in scales.
interesting.
I mean, I do. And
Anywho.
you're just lucky I wasn't using a musical scale to measure.
What's a musical scale?
What would you measure hands like that?
E sharp.
I understand.
I see.
Stand it up.
Can we stop talking about hands?
Okay, yeah. In non-hand related news, we've got VIP tickets tomorrow to go backstage and see What's-Her-Face over at the theater, who I think knows where the cultists are. At least I hope knows where the cultists are, because I'm really sick of chasing around cultists.
Not another
Right.
show. The last one ended in disaster.
We don't have to stay for this show. We just need to get backstage and talk to the... Sorry. Air bubbles in my throat.
Her name is Luna.
Talk to... What's her name?
Luna
Luna.
Rosenheim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat anymore.
Okay, well, if you're sure.
But in the meantime, we've got 2 days to kill, so what exactly do we do during those days?
I don't know.
Me fucking too.
I mean, apparently Maxwell has a few more days, but that kind of implies that the Harvester Mage is gonna do something bad. Like hang him.
Hmm.
Maybe we could use some extra company then. Khalil's ADHD goat kicks into effect. Hey, Valthiv, you're kind of a pirate, right?
Yes?
You have, like, the eye patch and all the cool water magic and whatnot. How come you don't have a parrot?
Yep. Because they keep flying away from me because they hate me.
Oh, buddy. I'm sorry.
Single tear.
What we need to do is get you a friend that won't fly away like that.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Oh, come on, don't think like that. Wonder if there are any stores like that around here in Whitevale.
They just have a pet shop around this
So,
dirty-ass fucking town with just glorious amounts of just animals for
I don't
adoption.
know, man. It's like every time I talk to you, all I hear is just parrots or birds or anything like that. It's like maybe if we had one around, it could like have that sort of same kind of effect.
Khalil,
Yeah.
sorry to be pessimistic, but if this is a place that's starting to run out of food and such, then they've probably eaten all the parrots.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
have you seen what was on the menu in the butcher shop? They had dogs on there, Kaleo. They had dogs on there.
Yeah, but maybe they won't eat the dog. I mean, maybe they won't eat the birds. You know?
I mean, dogs is a nice alternative.
They also had chicken. I'm gonna bet they eat the birds, Kaleo.
Okay, so no finding parrots.
I mean, if we find one, we find one, but I don't know.
Why don't we just sit here for 2 days?
Just sit here eating
honestly,
meat.
what else do we have to do?
All right.
I offered my suggestion, breaking character.
You can go looking outside of town for birds if that's what you want to do.
No, that is not what I want to do.
It would kill two problems with one stone.
What problem?
The problem of not having a bird, and the problem of not having a bird.
I was also going to say background noise, but
The
that
problem of me not having to be on push to talk.
Yes, exactly. That okay. Breaking character. That's where the conversation is going. Yeah.
Whatever.
There's not a metagame Goliath in this campaign too, is there?
I'm tempted because I think this was going to come up in conversation to give one last if you want to. I'm tempted to just have Paratha be the metagaming Goliath.
Oh, we have a conversation to strike with you after the session, Dawn.
Ooh. Alright.
Anyways.
Well, if there are any birds, then maybe the hot werewolf would know where they are. I kind of want to talk to the hot werewolf again, says Lean.
I will literally find any excuse to talk to Paratha.
It's worth a shot. And like you said, we really don't have anything else to do at the moment.
We sure fucking don't.
Come on, it'll be fun. I'll give you a piggyback.
I can walk by myself. I'm 10, not 9.
Okay.
All right. Let me, I believe that behind us is the... No, that's the wrong layer. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I believe behind this current map is Spooky Woods
Layer,
map.
Alex. Hey, that was the right layer.
Yeah. All right. You head out into the woods around Whitevane.
Once we get a fair distance, I'm gonna take the helmet off because there's no point in having it on.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the card that lets you into Whitevane does not work if you're in disguise, because that's not you, that's a different kid with a different color hair.
Oh no.
Precisely. It's fine.
Also, I forgot to prepare my new spells for the day, so I'm gonna do that now.
Go ahead and do that.
There you go.
Alright.
You guys pretend like I'm amongst yourselves while I do that.
Cool. Alright. So, I would ask if you're looking for birds or looking for Paratha first, but I get the feeling I know what the answer is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah, luckily it's a lot easier to find Paratha, because after about a couple hours in the forest, she'll find you.
Nice.
You hear the of padded feet heading through the brush, and then eventually you hear, "Hey, you brought Food Girl back! Nice!"
Oh, hello.
Paratha and some more werewolves step out of the brush. You know, lucky you came around. We actually were having a little bit of trouble getting food yesterday. Apparently, there's some, these weird bug things running around trying to take it from us. And we, scratched them, but they bled acid, and it was gross as hell. It was a whole thing. Anyway, you can make food. Please, make food.
Oh, of course. There you go.
Create food and water is cast, and piles of food fall before the werewolves, who start gathering it up. One tries to take a bite, but Paratha snarls at him and he backs off, whimpering. So, what brings y'all out here this time?
Ask them.
So what brings y'all out here this time?
So... Weird question. I don't even know how to phrase this without sounding like a dumbass.
But you are. You're both there.
I mean, yeah. But I don't want to be a dumbass in front of Paratha, okay? You wouldn't happen to have any knowledge of any birds around in there?
Well, I mean, people out in the city stopped doing free-range chicken after they figured out what a terrible idea that was with us around. Mostly the birds around here would be, crows and ravens and the like. Not very tasty.
Ah. I see. God. Shit. I don't know how to speak today, guys.
How speak to
Speak
werewolf?
any day.
But, Lean offers up. So when you say they're not very tasty, that would mean you've caught them before? Yeah? Paratha glances between all of you.
I'm still working on my spells. Leave me alone.
I would say what's in the chat, but that particular smart home assistant is listening right now. So
Oh. What happened?
Oh.
yeah.
Regardless.
Regardless.
Yes. But, probably know the answer already, but, besides the crows and ravens, have you seen any, shipments of, live birds that aren't poultry?
Can't say I do. People in there prefer having poultry when it comes to eating our fine-feathered friends.
True.
Ah, I see. That makes very much sense.
What do you mean about these bugs?
Yeah, so I can tell they're definitely not from around here, because they just look like they don't belong in or from around anywhere.
And apparently there's just a couple of them wandering around the woods. Or maybe it's just I can't get the smell out of my nose. You think I can't get the smell out of my nose? Because that's definitely a possibility.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I
jeez.
don't know.
I mean, fair. I mean, you don't have as great a sense of smell as I do, and turning you into a werewolf would be mean, and you know how it is.
Is it painful?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay, then no thank you.
She seems incredibly cheerful despite talking about how painful it is.
Wait, so you haven't always been a werewolf?
Nah, like, you know, people get born as werewolves very, very rarely. Usually it's like someone who was born a werewolf's gotta bite you, and then you become a werewolf.
Oh, I see.
Unless you end up killing that werewolf and taking his place as the alpha, and then it gets all wibbly wobbly.
Huh. That's just weird.
You're telling me, kid?
Hmm.
Yes.
Anyway, why the sudden interest in birds? Are birds gonna help you investigate your cult or whatever, or?
No. We're just bored.
No, but I want a companion.
Oh, are you saying you want a live bird?
I mean, preferably, yes.
She takes in a sharp inhale. Okay, I'm not great at the whole getting them live thing. But if you want to join me on the hunt, I'd love the company.
What?
Well,
Accompany you. Yeah.
basically what it is that our friend got kidnapped and Valthiv is trying to replace him, so...
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but we kind of didn't want it to happen to us.
Yeah.
We died.
We got better.
It was fine.
That is a lot to take in. Like a lot to take in.
But the person who took him is very strong. I don't suppose you could help us get him back.
Who are we talking about here?
Oh, she's the Harvester Mage?
Baratha looks very, very solemn, very stern, deep in thought, and then finally says, "Never heard of her."
Oh.
Good, she's a bitch.
Like, me type of bad bitch or bad type of bad bitch?
Bad type. She took our friend!
Well, I just wanted to be double sure, okay?
Well, apparently he's still alive.
Climbs tree.
For now.
We only have a few days, though.
She
How did you get it?
she watches as you climb up. Make a persuasion roll at this point, actually.
What, me?
Currently you have the best persuasion and you've been doing the most talking about your friend, so...
Take my persuasion.
Since I said we only have a few days, I'll offer advantage.
Okay, go for it!
Okay, hang on. Shit, no, don't click advantage. Hey.
That's better.
She looks over at you. So this harvester mage, she's in the city, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baratha whistles. Yeah, I'm kinda not allowed in the city. On account of being a werewolf who raids people and, like, eats their shit, sometimes eats them if they don't have shit.
Oh, well, don't eat their shit then. That's pretty disgusting.
But it's right.
Oh wait, no, I'm in the trees. Minerva!
Minerva!
I was just quoting her.
I think she was talking about metaphorical shit, says Lean.
Oh, isn't eating the... Oh, well, maybe if you come with us, I can make you food along the way.
Also, we're probably very loosely allowed in there at this moment anyway, so we're going back in.
Except for her.
All right. One more persuasion check, because now you're talking about being agents of chaos yourself.
Straight roll?
Straight up. No advantage, because it's multiple people talking.
Thank you. Persuasion.
Hey.
Not bad.
All right. And, let's say I get in the city with you guys. We go take down the bad bitch. When were you planning to do this again?
I haven't got a clue.
Okay, well, when you do, could you let me know? Because, if she's as bad a bitch as I'm thinking, because, like, mage in the name, those tend to be real bad,
Well,
you might want to bring a little bit more backup than just me.
yeah, the problem is that we're not very strong compared to her, so... But we don't really know anyone besides you.
And you're strong?
Hell yeah, I am, she says, punching her own pecs.
Fuck.
But, if I am your best bet, then probably she'd see me as the biggest threat, with good reason, and I do not enjoy having fireballs being dropped on my head. Sucks.
Yeah, it does actually. We can try finding other people.
Yeah, you just get back to me when you're ready to do this, and hopefully we'll have a little bit more of a plan.
Of course.
Absolutely.
So about those birds...
Yeah, what about them?
Yeah.
She calls up.
I don't know, just asking.
I mean, did you still want to hunt for a bird or what? Because I don't even know what you guys want at this point. You're awesome, but you're weird.
What do you think, big guy? Yeah, you.
Is that me?
That's you.
You.
Yeah. It sounds like a fun time. We have a couple days to burn, so...
All right. You are now on the hunt for bird.
Bird!
I'm gonna need someone to make a survival check with advantage, because Parath is helping you, pointing out
You got it.
best ways to get through the forest.
What's that? A scout rogue who has what's the word I'm looking for? Wow, I'm blanking out.
Expertise?
Fuck it. Who has expertise in survival? You got it, dude! Any day now.
Oh.
Sometime today now.
Come on.
There we go.
Okay. So, between Paratha's knowledge of the woods, Kalale breaking the laws of physics because fuck you, Wood Elf Rogue, and Valthiv being really interested in both Paratha and Bord, very quickly, you manage to find where a raven has made its nest.
Cute.
Oh, well, gosh.
Alright. Now we gotta go get it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks, Minerva. Thanks.
You are welcome.
Yeah, big thing.
Hmm.
You hear that, right? That's your buddy.
God damn it.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Doesn't sound too happy right now.
We'll see about that. I made that sound a lot worse than I meant to. We'll see.
Hmm.
Wonder... I could probably speak with it for you if you'd like.
If you think you can, go for it.
I know a few words here and there.
Cough.
I'll be more specific.
Alright. So, Kalale, being raised in the woods and around a lot of animals, you've kind of learned their language, and you start
Done.
talking to the raven.
Excuse me. Hi.
Ah! Who the fuck? Who the fuck?
No, I'm just a wood elf.
Ah! I guess hi! Don't get a lot of elves around here! Ah!
Oh, really? No, you don't see very many wood elves? What do you usually see around here?
Ah! Lot of humans! Used to be dwarves! They went the other direction! Ah!
Oh gosh, really? That's not cool. Why did they go out?
Ah! Apparently there was a famine! Apparently, mine was poisoned! No reason for him to stick around!
Why is she Kazooie?
Is it a she?
You don't know, you didn't ask.
Oh god, how do I say... I'm not even good with this in real life. How do I do this as Kaleo? Fucking worst communicator.
Channel your inner Professor Oak.
Hello there. My name is Kaleo Torian, although some people call me a little bitch. What is your name, and are you a boy or a girl?
Ah! What's this Professor Oak bullshit?
Look, I'll be real with you. My friend down there, you see him? He's the lizard folk.
Holy shit! What the fuck is that? Ah!
He's a lizard folk. He's quite lonely, and I guess he's just looking for a little friend. Happen to, and he's gonna be like really fucking big. You wouldn't happen to know anyone around here, would you?
I don't know! Friendship's a real commitment! Especially to someone you don't know very well!
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, though, I mean, someone has to be the one to initiate that kind of conversation, you know?
So I'm assuming that your friend, the holy shit, what the fuck is that? Lizard folk knows how to speak Raven? Ah!
He sounds like Billy now.
Slowly turns head to Valthiv.
What?
Slowly turns head back to the Raven. I could learn.
I would be raising my eyebrows, but I'm pretty sure I don't have them!
Yeah, I can understand that. It's a little weird, but you know, that's just trying to learn to speak with others in the first place. It's a little awkward at first, you know. You're never really sure if you're gonna click at first, but you know, sometimes you hit it off, sometimes you don't. It's a gamble.
Does he have food?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no, with my 0 in persuasion. Oh no, here we go. Wish me luck, guys.
Here we go.
That's a 6. And
That's a 6.
I don't believe you!
Hey, Kaleo.
What's up?
I know you're trying your best, and actually, I don't know if we're like hearing you like talking common to the bird, or if you're just making noises.
You can hear Kaleo talking common to the bird.
Okay. Oh, there he goes. Look, probably not gonna have much luck advertising friendship in happy times. However, if this bird is interested or knows any other board that is interested in an adventure and would like to accompany us, we will not say no.
Kaleo repeats that back to the Raven.
Does adventure involve food? Ah!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure adventure involves food.
Yeah, I mean, we've been eating pretty well.
Like my friend says that we've been eating pretty well.
Persuasion with advantage.
Thank you. Oh gosh, here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake!
The Raven flies down and starts pecking at Valthiv's pouch.
Where's the food? Where's the food? Ah!
Oh, well, if you, I mean, you're not gonna find food in there, but I, like, bring out the thing that's in the pouch, which is kind of like a eerily, like, indescribable material that is kind of shiny, and ravens like shiny things.
The raven is transfixed by shiny. Oh! I say, going full Billy.
God.
It's
Well?
interesting.
What do you think?
It's my lucky charm.
Shiny! It's very shiny!
They think it's shiny.
It's a bit
I mean,
loud.
it is.
The bird tries putting the shiny thing in its beak.
I don't
Actually-
particularly let go of it because it is my lucky charm and I would like to hold on to it.
In an effort to get him to let go, I say, actually, I don't think we even got your name or your gender for that matter.
You can call me Daisy! Ah!
His name is Daisy.
Oh. It's very underwhelming.
What do you mean?
Well, nice to meet you, Daisy.
Yeah, I would not have gotten Daisy out of that.
Says Paratha, who's just been hanging back the whole time.
Yeah.
I think it's cute.
You would.
Definitely unexpected, but... I
So
mean,
what do you say?
name's a name.
There's plenty of food and shiny things.
Daisy, you know what? Rather than have you roll another persuasion, I'm gonna flip a coin for what Daisy does. Come on, dice. Heads she goes with you.
Hey!
Serious?
Daisy.
Hey!
Daisy flies and perches on Valthiv's head.
Hey.
He did it.
I thought this would be a
Welcome
lot
aboard,
softer!
Daisy. Sorry. I mean, my shoulder would probably be a lot softer. There's a cape, so it's a bit more clothy.
Daisy flies down to the shoulder.
I am not sure I didn't think of this before! Ah!
Minerva covers her ears.
Now we just need to get a way to. Now we just need to find a way to get you to speak Verb.
Yeah. That would be very interesting. And I don't know if I could learn that. So,
Well, in the meantime, I can translate for you.
thank you.
Of course.
I'm free!
You're
I'm free of
free!
push to talk!
I'm sorry, I'm so entertained by this.
All right.
I'm free!
Bird acquired. Selective communication. I think the duration's over. So,
Yeah,
that sounds
about right.
Paratha looks over.
I have no idea what the fuck just happened, but that was fun.
Heck yeah. Thanks for your help, Paratha.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, of course. Have fun storming the tower whenever that's gonna happen.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
Oh gosh. When is the... We still have some time left.
We have, like, the next 2 days, 1.5 days probably by now.
At least a day and a half.
Yeah, it's around mid-afternoon now.
Should we go back?
Yeah, we gotta find more people. Also, who else would we fucking ask?
Uh-huh. No, we're not asking him.
I'm so glad I cleared that spell.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
You head back through the gates of White Vein as we can completely ignore this background and go back to the White Vein background.
Oh fuck, we're already the boss! Run!
It's fine.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, I missed that. I'll put the helmet back on once we get back in.
As you do get back in, the guard at the gate Looks down at your card, Minerva. Looks up at you.
Shit!
Looks down at the card. Looks up
did
at
not
you.
think this through.
Looks down at the card.
Happen.
Looks up at you.
This goes on for at least 5 more minutes.
Yes,
Oh, God.
and
I believe Insight's wisdom, so I'm gonna have him roll to see if he makes any sort of smart decision right now.
You roll a crit, I swear.
He's a dum-dum!
Yes.
Have a good day, he says, quirking an eyebrow and handing your card back.
thank you.
Goes off.
Excellent.
Then I put the helmet back.
Then you put the helmet on.
Kaleo mutters under his breath, I can't believe that worked.
I love how that worked.
I can't believe that worked. Like, we really did nothing and that still worked. We got a really charmed
know.
life, says Lean.
Well,
You really shouldn't be getting away with this kind of stuff.
Oh my god, all the guards in this fucking city are fucking dumbasses.
I mean, it's not that hard. All we have to do is stare at them.
Kaleo just stares at one of the guards.
You stare at one of the guards who's just not doing anything in particular. Eventually he notices.
Oh, no, you're doing it all wrong. You don't stare at him like that. You've got to narrow your eyes.
Oh, like this?
That's just squinting.
Oh, okay,
You gotta furrow your brow a little bit, so just like, Better.
I can't see. Oh.
You having a
My
stroke there,
eyes.
buddy? Says the guard.
No, it doesn't work with you. You don't have, That's why my father had this really, stare. It's like, if someone was being mean to him, you just give them that stare and they just run away, so... I don't know, I tried sometimes. Sometimes it works. Sometimes people pat me on the head. I don't really like when people do that. Except for you.
Wait, who is she looking at?
You!
Oh. Oh.
Well, all of you.
I see. Oh.
What
But
an
yeah.
honor.
But yeah, let's just go back.
Fair enough.
And don't stare at anyone.
Alright.
Kaleo continues moving on, but just every so often continues trying it.
You continue trying your stare on all sorts of people, Kaleo, as you head back through the streets toward the slums. Eventually, settling your stare on a very familiar-looking set of pecs. The other shirtless fellow in White Vein is standing there.
Oh, fuck, no!
Bird, go get him! Tangle his hair!
I'm so dead. I'm so dead!
Daisy, help! Go tangle his hair!
Daisy does not understand the command and just kind of caws in confusion.
Kaleo, tell her. I need you.
I'm disguised. It's fine. I'm just gonna hide.
Lean is just paralyzed with love, frustration, and moans and grumbles throughout this entire conversation. Santiago takes no notice, flips his hair as he sees you and is like, well, if it isn't some of the most interesting people I have had the pleasure of meeting. He sidles up.
Yeah.
So, wraps an arm around Kaleil's shoulder and Valthiv's shoulder.
Oh.
I heard through the grapevine you had a little tangle with Samaya yesterday?
I zoned out. What did he say?
I heard through the grapevine you had a little tangle with Samaya yesterday?
Yes, you
Little
could say
bit.
that.
I mean, it was kind of one-sided, but
Oh, you should have stuck around seeing the gods run back and forth wondering what the hell happened. It was funny. All that being said, next time you make a run on trying to kill some man, you invite me next time. What do you say?
I know we need help, but damn it!
Lean joins you in your grumbling.
Quayle's just confused.
Lean, do you not like him anymore?
Wait, what?
I'm asking Lean if she doesn't like him anymore.
No, I like him! He just doesn't notice me! Screams Lean.
Yeah.
Don't ask me if Minerva's looking at anything besides
Santiago.
I'm trying to think of something to divert attention. I swear to God I am, but I can't think of any.
Ask him for help!
Fine. Santiago, unfortunately we do need your help.
So
and also, if I could ask you a favor.
So you are making another run on the mayor, yeah?
Unfortunately, yes, but he does
our next run
on to us. So.
I wouldn't say our next run is on the mayor, though.
He raises an eyebrow.
I don't know if it's safe to talk out here. I don't know if it's safe to talk literally anywhere.
I mean, we could go into someone's house if that's what you're worried about.
Ooh. Breaking in. Excellent.
I'm pretty sure vampires can't break into places.
I mean, people love me. Of course they're going to let me in. Watch. He walks over to a door, knocks. Someone opens. You're going to invite me and my friends into the house.
Nice.
Do they?
Actually, I need to double check if Forbiddance will let you bypass it if you just charm them to say, "Let me into the house." Because I think Santiago stat block has Forbiddance.
If he doesn't succeed on this, Khalil's just gonna fucking dump a hat on him.
Oh yeah, he does need an invitation, but there's nothing that says he can't just charm it out. Whoever the woman who entered the door is like, "Okay, come on in. See, that was easy," says Santiago, walking into the house.
Oh wow.
Fuck me walking in that, no. I'm just gonna sit outside.
Well, you don't want to come inside?
How long
I'm
does
disguised!
How long does that particular charm last?
24 hours.
Okay.
No, I'll just sit outside. I'm just a random person.
Wait, like you can't go through like door thresholds?
No, I can. I am disguised and do not want Santiago to know it's me.
Ah, that's what's up.
Are you sure about that, Madonna? Are you sure about that? Sorry, friend that we picked up off the street.
Oh, I love making new friends. She can come on in too.
Awkwardly strolls in. My god, I hate you so much.
Okay, but just gonna close the door now.
You closed the door. So, like, what exactly is not safe to talk about?
So we have a plan to try and go after the Harvester Mayor.
The bitch in the tower?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What?
She has our friend.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We need him back.
Okay. And, what exactly do I get out of this?
You get a date with Lean here. I'm just gonna like shove Lean in front of me.
I am available, says Lean, gesturing to all over herself. Santiago rolls his eyes. Look, I don't get what you find so appealing about someone who goes around killing dogs. I mean, that's fucked up. Well, Lean screams in sexual frustration.
What?
You remember that time when I invited you to my house and then you killed my dogs? That wasn't fun. I love those dogs.
Yeah, your dogs attacking us wasn't fun either.
You remember that much differently than I do. Anyway, clearly, you really don't have anything of value for me to help you with your mage problem.
What do I need to roll in order to make a convincing sales pitch?
What are you saying to him?
I don't know, it depends on what I roll, I guess. Because I honestly had something in mind for if I rolled poorly.
Okay, make a roll then.
What do I just do? Just like a straight up charisma, or?
Make a charisma roll, yeah, why not?
Okay.
That's a very good roll. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. We were...
Yes, but, you know what? She may be on the violent side, but she plays very pretty music, and I'm sure you would love to hear what she has to play. I mean, you know, it's rough and tough on the outside, but really sweet and kind-hearted on the inside, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He looks up from the dice you rolled but landed on a pretty good number. Make a persuasion check.
Make a what?
Persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah, that is unfortunately not enough to sway him on the idea of a date with Lean.
Alright. Okay, so a date with Lean. And also, some super delicious wine?
Some super delicious what?
Wine? Like the alcohols? The alcohols I don't particularly care for, but I can give y'all alcohol.
I mean, I have a lot of wine already. Are you trying to raid a mage's wine cellar?
I have a bar of soap I could give you.
No. I'm just like looking at everything I have and I'm just like, I have an alchemy jug, I can make stuff, right?
You can in fact make stuff with the alchemy jug.
Give you 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
2 gallons of mayonnaise!
What the fuck?
What is happening?
I don't have a lot, sir.
Okay, well, that is really unfortunate. Have fun with your mage problem, I guess.
I have a plan, but it's it might get me killed.
What are you doing?
Right, so no, this is just me speaking out of character. The book I stole for him, I could tell him that Christoph has it and just like, hey, if you want to go get it back, go get it.
Oh.
Because that's why Minerva doesn't want to be recognized, because she's like, oh shit, I stole your book.
Yeah!
Oh.
And I don't know how he's gonna feel about that. We did want to go and kill Christoph, though.
He does already want Christoph dead.
Right, fuck it. I just kind of like stop chewing my thumb, look at him, and just go,
Your book?
Santiago slowly turns to Madonna.
You're missing a book, aren't you?
He has no fucking idea!
Oh No.
The dice gods have
was
blessed
the
us. The dice gods have blessed this session.
What was in the book again?
I believe it was a collection of rituals and recipes and whatnot.
Oh my god.
There is a book of yours that had rituals, recipes of sorts.
And you know that how?
Did I mention that she's clairvoyant?
No, that didn't come up at all.
I can tell you where it is if you help us.
Make another persuasion roll. Because this he gives a shit about.
Alright.
Ugh.
I quit.
Take advantage, because I'm trying to convince... I'm trying to make you a fucking convincing.
I'm a clairvoyant!
Yeah, you're clairvoyant!
Santiago sighs dramatically. And I suppose I'm not getting that information if you, Sorry, I'm gonna back up. And I suppose I'm not getting that information until after you storm the tower.
Nods head.
Santiago debates with himself whether or not he should just try to charm it out of you.
Try, bitch. No, don't actually.
Oh, we've been through this once, we don't need it again.
So Santiago doesn't actually have Charm Person in his stat block.
Oh.
Yay!
He just got his way in through wild sexiness with this particular door.
How the fuck is that 24 hours?
Raw sexiness! He's just so sexy! Have you seen him? He's fucking vampire Fabio over here!
Yeah.
He sighs dramatically. Fine. But rest assured I can still pry that information from your corpse if it comes to that.
Raises an eyebrow, shrugs.
I mean, maybe from Lane.
Speaking of which, do you still want that date?
No!
Yeah, you still get a date with Lane.
Lean cries out in anguish, and that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh, what a fucking way to end the session.
Alright, so, will our heroes raid the Harvester Mage now? Will they look for other allies? We shall find out next time on the Cannibal Conspiracy returns.
Oh boy.
See y'all later, bye-bye!
Hey guys.